Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of Life After Lockup. Hold up. Hold the hell up. Is this season 2, episode 41? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold it. Hold it. This is season 2, episode 40. Y'all, oh my gosh, they're never going to let go of season 2. Season 2 was their best season, though, so they said, let's keep that shit running. Anyway, can somebody please tell me how to wake up at a normal time? I mean, I go to sleep at 3, and I know I can go to sleep earlier. If I go to sleep at 3, I should be able to wake up at 10 or 11, okay? And at 10, because 11 is late. And I'm not doing that. And it's making me mad. So if something, and I'm trying not to drink coffee, because coffee and me, or that creamer in me, be like this. And I'm not no 78-year-old man drinking black coffee. So anyway, we're here, y'all. If you hear noise, that's my husband. He in the shower. We are here, y'all. We are here, y'all. Okay. So it seems as though these scenes kind of picked up from the last, season, except for Andrea and Lacey and Shane and Brittany and Marcelino, because I can't remember what was going on. But did y'all see the previews? Because Brittany was beating Marcelino's ass, and I'm like, Marcelino, if you've done something to get on Brittany's nerves, you're out of here. If my light goes out, I'm not going to get a charger. So we see Angela. Angela done found out about Tony, okay? She done found out about Tony with her, this me and Bernie be talking, with her text messages looking this big. Well, basically what happened was Angela and Tony went to sleep, right? Laying in their bed. Tony got up to lay on the couch and be on his phone. Like, that's not the most suspicious thing you can do. She took his phone. She couldn't get into his phone. So she took the SIM card out of his phone and put it in her phone. And I said, okay, that's why you get your nigga the same phone that you got. No, I'm just, please be with people who you don't need to do this to. But if you do, get your nigga the same phone that you got, or get your woman the same phone that you got. So you can just pop that SIM card in there, okay? She popped the SIM card in there. She's seeing text messages. Basically, since Tony works at the motel, he can get motel rooms for free. She said that they were manipulating him into, getting free rooms so they could run their business of sex or drugs, and how the Angela's scene started off was her face was this close up in, because she was recording herself, her face was this close up in the camera talking about, I really wish y'all was here right now. I don't know, because I'm burning everything that Tony never gave me. Since I just woke up, I got the deep voice on me. I got the deep voice. Every letter he gave and everything, I'm burning it. And she's smoking that cigarette, girl. That cigarette is not it. So anyway, she let Tony get up, go to work, put his SIM card back. He don't know, right? I've said this last season. Please, why wasn't it season 3, episode 1? Huh? Huh? And so I'm using the same graphic. I'm not changing. I'm not going in Photoshop and making a new graphic when we still on season 2. No. Anyway, I've said this last season, but Tony be looking bloated, okay? I got a fat face, so I know what a fat face is, but Tony be looking bloated, okay? He comes in riding that motorcycle that she done gave him. He says, "Where's my hug?" She said, Tony, we got to talk. Sit down. She says, we're done. And he says, no. And she says, we're not getting married. And he says, no. And a little bit of it, just like a tad bit of it, did give me the feeling of manufactured TV drama. But if this is manufactured TV drama, this is the manufactured TV drama that we're looking for. We're looking for this, okay? I It's so refreshing to have this back. Side note, does anybody know if Seeking Sister Wife is coming back on? Please let me know, because we're going to have a good time. Please let me know. And also, Family or Fiance is supposed to be coming on. If y'all want me to review that, I will. But if the numbers ain't good, I won't. Anyway, so she says, get out. He says, I have nowhere to go. She calls up Miss Brandy. Miss Brandy, hey, I'm Tony's girl. I'm gonna send him your way. You okay with that? Now, it might have been Miss Brandy, or it might have been a producer outside. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's great. He'll be on his way. She hung up the phone. She said she's expecting you. Now, in a different world, Angela's seeming like, she's seeming like she that bitch. To be quite honest, she's seeming like she's that bitch. She calling up your side women, telling them, hey, he on the way. She looking through phones, burning letters. She doing all of that. She says she's sick of it. All you ever do is lie to me. He says, no, I didn't touch him. It's just flirting. Oh, bullshit, Tony. So she says, take that motorcycle and go. And that's when I said, oh, Angela, you still Angela. Because I wish I would. A motorcycle that you paid for with your money. You're telling this man, Fat Face Tony, FFT, to get on the motorcycle that you paid for to go. The motorcycle obviously made him more attractive. Duh. Well, more attractive. Well, I mean, I guess to a prostitute. But I wonder, is he paying for that? Or is anyway. So he's like, no, I'm not leaving. He says in his confessional that this is his legal residence that's on his probationary papers. So he can't leave. So she and he says just gonna take a little time to calm her down. He knows his wife, don't he? They're not married. He knows his fiance, don't he? So she get out, Tony. Get out, Tony. Get out, Tony. She touching him. He don't touch me. She what you gonna do? He that's so immature. She get out, Tony. Get out, Tony. He just put on your ring. She I don't want the damn ring. She throw the ring. She threw it in the house. She did. Girl, you probably couldn't have burned those rings because it probably would have exploded. Them rings is thick metal. Okay, he gave you a piece of sheet metal. Anyway, he gathering up his clothes in the bags, and she kick him and say, "Get on out of here, Tony." And that's how their story ended. We obviously see in the previews that she is toasting with Tony, so it's not gonna last long, which is why I don't really particularly care to see Angela and Tony, because I know that she's just gonna take them back as usual. That's weird. Okay, so we see Brittany and Marcelino is real quick. Brittany is and Marcelino. Well, Brittany is expecting, and they're going to the doctor to get the ultrasound. They don't want to know what the baby's sex is. She is 14 weeks. This is her fifth child. This also motivates her to find her other children, her two oldest children. And this also is a little bit scary because they have very limited funds due to the fact that they have now full custody of Giovanni because Tito was doing whatever Tito was doing. Okay. So yeah, that's literally their whole scene. And I was thinking, why didn't they show our goddess and Clint? But I'm thinking our goddess is in jail right now. And that's why when we are first going to see her, she gonna be. Mm-mm-mm. So we see Lacey and Shane. Lacey and Shane are at the reproductive office because she wants to see about getting her tubes untied. And the lady was like, the doctor, because I don't want to be like Amber Lynn calling these people girls and women and men when they done went through 8 years of medical school. The doctor is like, so how many times a day do y'all have sex? He says 5 to 10. She says, how do you find the time to work? Well, if y'all know what y'all, if you knew anything about Lacey and Shane, then you know that is their work, okay? And he like, she works me very well. That was a good answer. You know, it was very clever because then Shane two seconds later asked what an embryo was, and I said, you don't know what an embryo is? I know that you were in jail, you know, from like 17 to like 21, or 22, but you don't know what an embryo is? Okay. So two ways they can go. They can untie her tubes. I was gonna say untie her uterus. I'm sorry. Untie her tubes, and I think in 6 to 12 months she can get pregnant within 80 or 90%. So basically, them tubes get realigned, and they like go, 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 go. But no, or you can go through IVF, and that would also be same, you know, chances, 80 to 90. And also with IVF, you can freeze your eggs and freeze your sperm and freeze the embryos. And that's when he asked what an embryo was. So, and you can freeze sperm for up to 20 years. It's roaches. Sperm is like roaches. It just won't die. Because what in the hell? Anyway, I called her Lovely. I meant Lacey. Lacey doesn't really know if Shane is ready for a baby. Shane? Or is it Sean? Sean. Sean. She doesn't know if Shane is ready for a baby because he hasn't even ever held a baby before. So they're moving, right? They're supposed to be moving into the house. Um, it seems like Shane don't know how to move. Shane is drinking. She like, oh, you gonna start drinking right now. She mad because he, you know, has made no effort to get a job, because when she was with John was the provider, and John had called her last night saying that, you know, he hated that, or texted her last night saying that he hated that she was with Sean, and you know she wanted Shane, and she, you know, he wanted to be with her, so she tried to call him back and his phone was dead, and she was worried that he had a needle in his arm. And you know, even though that's not her child's father, they're still friends. And I can see what John said when John said that she always come back to him, always end up cheating on her men with him. She just seemed like it. She seems like she picks bad men, but John is her go-to bad man. And when everything does not work out with the other men, she always come back to him. So what pissed me off was Shane was out there drinking, right? Talking to the movers because they hired movers. He wanted Lacey to help, and Lacey was like, well, I pay for everything, so I did help. And Shane is outside talking to the movers. Oh, I'm so excited about this move, man. I'm really happy. Ain't doing nothing. Ain't moving first, second, or third. No box, no nothing. While this man is in here putting things on top of things, doing everything, you drinking. Um, that was the end of their story. Lacey is very sure that Shane has a drinking problem. And we are going to see in the episodes to come that John was in the room with Lacey, and then Shane came in there and slapped something. I'm not sure. Okay, let's move on. Did I talk about who we gonna talk about? We can talk about Forehead, or we can talk about Angela. Angela really fascinates me, but it's not really a lot to work with, so we're going to talk about Angela. Angela goes to a sip and see, which is a baby shower after the baby then came out. So she thought Lamar would come and take care of everything after he got out of jail. What in the hell is wrong with these people? They don't have the ability to get jobs. Okay? You're talking to a felon. A felon. Damn, that's like these. Oh Lord, he's a felon. You act like he can just walk straight up into McDonald's and be like, "Yo, can I get a job?" He's a felon. Damn. Anyway, she thought he was going to take care of everything, but now she knows that was dumb, okay? They don't live in the same state. Her and her kids live in Utah. He and him lives in Los Angeles. I don't know why in the hell you would go back to Utah but she says it wasn't safe. And whatever she said. I really don't care. Anyway, she loves him, but she loves her peace of mind more. Okay. And I bet he loves his peace of mind as well, Andrea, and Angela. Let that man cheat in peace. Anyway, so she says he's a better father than he is husband. And, it always feels like he's bored when they're together. And she feels like they're soulmates. But there's also a reason that she's staying with him. And they say, what? What's the reason? And she says, well, he and I were in a prison relationship. Please don't call it a prison relationship. Just call it a relationship. We were in a prison relationship for 7 years. And everybody's like, yeah. And so, and you know how like Priscilla is 5. And wait, her baby's name is Priscilla? Oh, what's her name's baby's name is Drusilla. Same thing. Anyway, Priscilla is 5. And they're like, oh. And so the one lady was like, I don't understand. And they like, Priscilla is Lamar's baby. And so then she like, oh, everybody like, oh, okay, conjugal visits. Oh, okay. And she was like, no conjugal visits. You have to be married to have conjugal visits. And so they was like, huh? So the black friend is like, conjugal visit, married, like, duh. And then you could see, I can't remember her friend's name. I think it's like Kelly or something. The black friend, the only black friend that she has. She was like, wait, y'all wasn't married, so it wasn't conjugal visits. How the hell you get pregnant? First of all, what I want to know is where did y'all think this baby came from? If my friend popped up pregnant and I know that she's in a relationship with an inmate, I think I'm gonna say, bitch, what is this? Who the baby? Who the daddy? Who the daddy? I really don't understand how in these 5 years you never opened up your mouth and asked Andrea, who is this damn baby's father? No? Okay. Well, she said no, they didn't. They weren't able to have conjugal visits, but she whispered into her friend's ear, and she's only telling this now because Lamar is off probation, so he won't get in trouble. But you could have told your friends in private, and he wouldn't have got in trouble. Anyway, they pay for room for time in the prison closet. So basically what you do is you go in the prison closet and you in the prison closet. And I don't know if her friend's name is Kelly, but Kelly was like, that's a little bit disgusting. Is that look? I thought she was a Mormon. Huh? Huh? She was so on her little high horse talking about, no, we ain't gonna have sex, and no, we ain't gonna do this. Or am I imagining things? I thought she was a Mormon. Okay. But she taking peen in the prison closet. These people really be religious when they want to be religious, huh? These people really be religious when they want to be religious. Just like Marcel. He piping down Angela in the damn hotel room but can't raise her 3 kids. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Anyway, that's the end of their story. We did not see Lamar because Lamar is in California. We see. And I'm so fucking sick. But let me say, Megan looked beautiful in her confessionals. Beautiful. You can tell that these people are starting to get a little bit of fame, because they look a little bit better. Sarah looked not horrible. I really just don't like the fact that Sarah's hair was like right here. But Sarah didn't look bad. Anyway, you remember last season episode not why don't they have two shows? One called Love After Lockup and one called Life After Lockup. So Life After Lockup would have been in its second season as well, but it would have been like, why are y'all doing this? Why are y'all doing this? Anyway, Forehead, we're going to call him Forehead from now on. It's pulling back up. We see that the lady call is not Megan, it's not Sarah. Megan is knock on the door. Megan is very happy that he's in Texas. Michael apologizes for being on some, fuck shit. He says that they hurt each other, but they have a force that they can't let go and they need to build trust. You know who needs to have a force? Huh? Who you need to have a force with that you can't let go? Huh? I think you know who I'm about to say. It's two people. Aviana and your other damn daughter. Why in the hell? Anyway, she says that she needs a real relationship and not this back and forth stuff. Well, you are with a married man. How are you in a real relationship? Come on, girl. Come on. Think what you're saying. Think. He says that he and Sarah got the paper, so they going through the divorce. But if you're going through a divorce, you still have to be married to go through a divorce. You can't be divorced and go through a divorce because that's redundant. Anyway, so he just wants to take it one day at a time, and she says that his actions need to speak louder than words. Then we see Sarah, her one baby, and Aviana. I don't know what the daughter's name is it like Rain or something? Oh, I feel like my eyes did something weird. I'm sorry. Is it like Rain? Or I feel like it's Rain. That's a cute name, but I feel like it's Rain. Well, I don't know. I'm just naming her daughter. It may not be Rain, but I feel like it's Rain. So Sarah says that this is taken away from her life and she's very tired. They are legally separated. Aviana calls Michael. Michael does not pick up the phone. Then Sarah says, you want me to pretend to be daddy so you can talk to him? And I said, oh my gosh. I can see her daughter in therapy right now saying, well, my father didn't love me, so my mother had to pretend to be my father. What? No, girl. Did she do this for the camera, or is this something that they really do? And I love that she had to put on that hat. She put on the hat and she became Michael. Anyway, they talking, Sarah says that he does not contribute. With what job? But he flew to Texas. I know it was on Love After Lockup's dime, but damn, he don't get paid for this. They treating him like the people from 90 Day Fiance. The Americans only get paid, so the people out of jail only get paid. Damn, that's deep. Anyway, so Forehead and Megan are going to meet her friend. Now, me, if I was her friend, I would have left. As soon as I seen Michael and she didn't tell me that Michael was coming, girl, I'm not about to be here with that ugly ass dress that you got on. The hell? I'm about to go. Anyway, so her friend, who still, in my opinion, looks a lot like her, is like, bro, like, how do I know that you've changed? How do I know you're going to be cool? How do I know that all of this? She's asking the basic questions. And Michael is like, I'm the one who told Megan I was married. And they was like, after she found out, that's irrelevant. You're right, Michael. It's 100% irrelevant. It's 100% irrelevant. You're right. You're absolutely right. He says, no disrespect, but I got to prove to her and she got to prove to me. Okay. 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 He says a lot of things has happened and the only thing that they can do is move forward from it. And Megan is like, well, yeah, like we just, like, yeah, we gotta, yeah. And I'm just like, Megan, you have proven to be the dumbass that people thought you were in the first season too. Okay? People, people thought that you were a dumbass. And I was like, no, you're not a dumbass. Sarah may put on her little black scent, but she's more of a dumbass because she knew that he did this in the past. But neither one of y'all are too dumb because Michael is controlling the narrative. But now I'm looking at it. Both. What? Anyway, that's the end. You know who I miss? You know who I miss? Scott and Lizzie. Not Lizzie, but I do kind of miss Scott. Did Scott ever get help for his drug problem? Huh? Can someone tell me? Because that's I'd like to know. Anyway, I'm done with this. If y'all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Everything else you need to know about me will be down below. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye. Please don't call Michael in the comments. Please call him Forehead. Thank you. Bye.